Hey, what is up, guys? This is Church of Caboose.
What's up, Guardian?
And I'm trying out a new thing where this video series normally is called Church Rants, but I've gotten some feedback that maybe indicates some sort of a religious thing, and so I'm going to try for this one, calling it Caboose Rants, since that's the last part of, my tag name, whatever. And you've probably guessed it. Bungie, for the love of God, cannot seem to figure out how to release a goddamn expansion. Like, how hard is this to just either be like, we know we hyped up whatever expansion it is so much, like we should probably at the very least have like a temporarily like increase our like number of servers or however that whole shebang works, or like something, because this is like the 5th major expansion, because they usually do one every single year, and since it started in 2014, we're in 2019, so we should be starting something like the 5th year. So this would reasonably then be the 5th major expansion that Bungie has released, and it is a crap show. Like, I was at work, I almost took today off, thank God I didn't, I'm even more pissed, but like, as I work, my phone's all lighting up with all these people on Discord, like, yeah, I'm in. Then what the hell? Like, I'm in like 100,000 wait list or some crap like that happened back with the Rise of Iron. I remember waiting up to like 1 a.m. with that release, trying to get in to do something. And Bungie, you gotta figure your crap out, dudes. Like, if anyone's like me, we topped it up to all of our like D1 friends, people that left out with D2. They were like, hey, come on, check this out, guys. Like, Shadowkeep's supposed to be tight. It's going to be great. You got a free-to-play option. Bungie seems to be figuring out their crap and, like, pulling things together. And this is really should be, like, a new turning point, because Activision finally has very minimal to almost non-existent talons in the expansion of Shadowkeep and Season of the Undying. And then this bullshit happens. It is now, as I'm recording by USA Mountain Time, 4:50. That means since 11 a.m., almost 6 hours have passed, and they're still on maintenance. Oh, and get this, when I looked it up in the middle of the day during like a break thing, because people were complaining, so I thought I'd help out my clanmates. I looked on the Bungie help website. They called this scheduled maintenance. That was in there, and now I've been told that since then it has changed to emergency maintenance. But when I first looked at it, they were trying to play this crap off as scheduled maintenance. And I'm sure you guys are thinking, but Church, why don't you have any gameplay at all in the background? Because I don't want to lose my goddamn spot. So deal with it. My wife helped me out because she got home from work before me. I was at like 20,000 queue, and I'm finally getting close to the top 1,000 to get back in or whatever. I ain't gonna lose my damn spot to switch to Borderlands, so I'm just doing it with this. Then hopefully y'all watch at least some of my videos for more of the content than the gameplay anyways, because I'm not like an epic gamer or anything. But anyways, that's why I'm not having gameplay, because I ain't gonna lose my goddamn spot. So deal with it. I'm mad. Alright. Today was also a rough day at work. Oh, it was just not been a great day. But anyways, this whole releasing expansion should not be that hard. Like, what genius? Okay, I foresee 2 scenarios that play into this. Scenario number 1. I'm not even sure if it's the preferred scenario, but it's what I at least think probably happened. So, they're planning out their release dates, all this other stuff. And then someone's like, hey, with new light, people get to play for free. I'm betting we're gonna have a lot more people hop on. Maybe we should do like a stagger release, or like different servers for free to play and for those who played, or something like that, to either give less strain on the servers because of the free to play folks, or just like give more, something like that. And then someone was like, nah, we don't have to worry about that, or that costs too much money. Well, you know what also costs you a lot of money? It's people who are trying out free to play and they can't freaking play because you jacked up all your crap, and so they're like, yep, Destiny hasn't changed, I ain't buying it. Like, that probably costs you just as much money, if not more, than to just make the damn, like, stagger it, do something with the certain, like, would it have really been that hard to release the free to play? And I'm guessing PC is probably putting the biggest strain on this, because a lot of people like doing PC stuff. But to have it like maybe free to play starts 2 weeks before or a week before Shadowkeep, because they're not getting Shadowkeep stuff really anyways. And so like, what have been the harm of letting people try it out a week or two early, just so that way they can be like, I want to buy Shadowkeep, because they're not getting Shadowkeep stuff anyways. And also, what's pissing me off is you guys delayed this damn expansion by 2 whole weeks. And so that way you would have more time to be ready. You put down the whole Destiny universe for 24 hours in order to ensure you're ready for this, and you still messed it up. I'm having a really hard time not swearing, by the way, because I try very hard to keep my channel clean, because I work at a middle school, that I've got at least a couple of my middle school students that watch on this, and I promise them and their parents that my channel is a pretty safe channel to watch, and it is being really tough right now to not swear. I had a rough day. I wanted to come home, kill some aliens, get through the story, work for a day 1 raid, which leads to the next point. Oh wait, scenario number 2. That's right, scenario number 2. So you got the whole, like, someone was like, hey, we should do something with servers or whatever, and then someone else with more authority or whatever, more authority, was like, no, that's a stupid idea. This problem would never happen. Although, they probably forgot about every expansion before this one for the yearly major updates. So that's scenario number 2, is somehow they didn't foresee this coming at all. And if that's the case, like, how dumb do you have to be in the department to be like, oh, we're having free to play, we're making a huge deal about how everything's more customizable, we're even making it where everyone gets to start off at the same power level, so that way there's no difference whether you've been playing with us for the last however many years or months, or just like started today. There's no way a ton of more people are going to be wanting to hop in. Well, you know what, that's a stupid thought. That's the thing, because you had 4, I guess, previous big major damn expansions where this exact same thing has happened. And so to be like, there's no way they're happening a 5th time is just it's insanity. Because insanity, as defined by the dictionary, is doing the same thing over and over and hoping for different results. Then you guys gave 2 whole stupid weeks. You delayed it by 2 whole stupid weeks to be ready, and you're still not ready. Alright, and then what about all those poor suckers who took off work? And I'll be honest with you guys, I almost took off work. I thought about it. I was talking about days this week with my wife. Not like talking this week, but like a month ago. It's like, wonder what day I should take off, because I do want to take off a day of work, because I want to be ready for the raid, which will be my final point about the raid. But I want to what do you think? And she's like, oh, you should take off Tuesday. And I don't remember for sure if I told her this verbatim or if I thought this in my head. But I know some part of me somewhere was like, no, because Bungie has messed up every single expansion release. So if I want to use a day off of work, like some of my precious paid time off, I ain't going to use it on the first day it releases, because odds are there's going to be something messed up. But I was like, oh, finally, we have a raid on a Saturday. Lots of people can compete. We get 4 or 5 days to grind, and so if you work full time, granted, you're not as much of an advantage as the people that are full-time content creators. That's not as much of a deal, because they still can play all day, and so it gives them a huge advantage. But you have more of a shot to compete. And then look, we all of a sudden magically go from having 4 or 3, I guess, evenings after work, and then a whole half a day before the raid on Saturday to get ready, and we lose one of those. We just lose it, and it makes it so much harder to come back. And I promise you that raid, and because of it being on a Saturday, was a lot of why people, at least some people, were wanting to come back. On my clan, we have plans. We finally had 2, maybe even 3 teams of people that were like, hey, we love raids, we do them all the time. We finally have one on a Saturday. Let's see who can get to the highest kind of power, and then we'll build our teams based off those who are interested around that. Can't have an A, B, C, or spread them out. I don't know. We're gonna do something like that. Oh, I might have just gotten in. I might have just hopped in. But anyways, all right. So if I did just hop in, that is after waiting, and it's finally might have allowed for me almost 6 hours after the update release. Granted, I haven't been waiting online for all of those 6 hours, but still, it's still a long time. I was like, hey, maybe with work, I won't have to deal with this weird expansion bullcrap, because they would have had everything fixed by now. But anyways, at least looks like I'm getting in there. So the raid is not like it's botched. We're gonna still try and make it work, but you just gave an extra hefty boost to all those dudes who already have an insane boost, because you got like Clan Redeem, where like half the dudes that normally do the raids are full-time streamers and stuff anyways, and so like they play all during the day, and so now they get an extra heads up, because like folks like the UK guys, they're really suffering. We got UK guys on our server who were going to try and get through all the story and do what they could before they had to knock off for sleep before too long as I'm recording this, because of their whole time zone thing. And then you get to play Jack Squat. They just missed out almost entirely on day one of Shadowkeep. You might be like, well then Church, they're not hardcore gamers. I propose to you, one does not have to be willing to stay up till like 2 a.m. in order to be a hardcore gamer, and one can just be like, you know what, I gotta go to the gym, I got life, I got wife, maybe I got kids, got a girl, something. Oh, look at that. Oh, your connection has been lost. Oh, I'm not even in. Oh my God. Oh, well, hey. Oh, yep. Look at. Oh, I might have a brain aneurysm. This is ridiculous. Anyways, guys, do me a favor. Even if you don't like actually like this video, share it. Do something. Maybe if this goes around. I know I'm not a big YouTuber. I mean, for all I care, you could unsubscribe if you're watching this with how angry I am right now about how this whole thing is going. Like, maybe Bungie will see this and be like, holy crap, because I ain't a full-time YouTuber. And so maybe they don't hear the opinions. Because like full-time YouTubers, yeah, they're going to be annoyed that they've been waiting all day. But you know what? They know they've got like the next, like however, 24 times like 4, however much that is, hours to do this stuff, because that's their job. Because they make enough money, they put in the time and the work and all whatever to get to where they are. Luck, whatever you want to call it. Skill. And so like they don't give a shit. Like they'll be like, whatever. I guess I'll make videos on another game. So like, God, this is stupid. Oh, you guys heard? I was like, oh look, I'm getting loaded in, and then of course disconnected. It was like LeBron. It was like throwing. Oh look here, or not LeBron. We got, I don't know, some other NBA guy was like, oh look, aren't gonna get a layup, and then LeBron, aka Bungie's like, nope, and just swats that crap away. God. Anyways, guys, I am Church of Caboose. If you at all feel like you agree, for the love of God, share this. You can tag Bungie. I don't know, do something. Because they're not going to hire me to work for them anytime soon anyway, so they might as well at least hear the opinions of me. Like, oh my goodness. It's not that hard, people, to do anything. Other games don't have these issues. I don't know why Bungie does, and you might be like, but Church, Bungie's a independent publisher now. They don't have as much money. True. Then either figure it out or just don't do it anymore. Because, like, you don't help yourself by having issues like this. And, like, I make $15.86 an hour helping to teach a blind kid. But you don't hear me being like, well, I'm not trained or certified, so I guess I'm not going to at least give it my best. Like, God. That's not the best scenario. That is by far not the best analogy. But I'm just mad. Like, they're like the weather people. They get paid a lot to do their job right, like, half the time. Anyways, guys, I'm Church of Caboose. Have a great day, and hopefully, happy grinding, y'all.